Yo YouTube, today's video we're with a subscriber, going to be coaching them, and we're actually going to go through some specific things, right? Cammering opponents is one of the most important things in the game, and I try to simplify the mechanic and the term generally and go through the short jump more in detail. So I hope you guys enjoy these style of videos. If you do, let me know down in the comments. Let's get right into it. Cammering isn't one specific technique, it's the overall term to camera your opponents. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I like to use sports just to make it a little bit easier. So it's not the best example of scoring a goal, but it's just a point of, it's not one thing. So if I say to you, I want you to camera me around the corner, there's not one specific way of doing it. You can score a goal through different ways, right? You can do a header, you can do a long shot, different ways. Same thing with cameraing, it's different movements. So if I was to camera you right now, I could do this. That's one way. I could do this. That's the second way. Or I can do this. The third way. You see where I'm coming from? There's different ways of doing it, right? So we're going to go through 3 different ways of cammering opponents, and I want you to try to practice them and perfect them, starting off with the short jump. So the short jump, could you come here for me, please? This is one of my favorite ones. If you stand right here, please. What I want you to do is, I want you to imagine a situation where you're kind of stuck here, right? You're standing at the edge of the wall here. In a normal situation, if you were to jump out, what most people do is this. They kind of run and they jump out into the open. Now that's good in certain situations. If you stand right there, if I knew you were there, right? If I was to do this. So you're that there, okay, cool. If I were to do this, that would be the long jump, okay? So the reason why the long jump is the most popular one, because what you do is you basically use your momentum and jump out. Are you familiar with that one? Is that something you normally do?
Yeah, so like for me, it's like if the opponent is closer, I'll long jump, and if they're further, I kind of try like obviously less jump. So I'm guessing what you mean by small jump. Yeah,
exactly. So that's a really good way of...
I see more of their body, I guess.
Exactly. That's a really good way of doing it. But another thing is like, could you stand here for me? Could you stand right here, please?
Eyes up. This area's hot.
If I was to come around the corner and I know you're there, right? I'm more than likely going to jump out like that because I would camera you. Like right there, when I came around the corner, was I already shooting you?
Yeah.
Yeah? I want you to kill me. I want you to kill me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop there, you guys. I'll stop shooting, and I'm gonna show everyone at home as well. When you come around the corner, what happens is you basically jump around the corner already shooting them, right? So if you're not ready for me, let's say you don't know I'm there, and like right now, imagine you're premium, you don't know exactly when I push, and I did this. That's gonna be very hard for you to kill me because I've just cameraed you. So that's the long jump. Now the problem with that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. You can call me that. I'm joking. I was like, okay, I'll show you the long jump. Okay. Yeah, so now you're good, bro. So right now, if I were to do the long jump, the only problem is I don't know where you are. Could you stand behind that English for me?
Okay.
If I was to do the long jump right now, and I don't know where you are, I'm now out in the open and I'm dead. And that's a big problem. People just jump out in the open.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I do.
So this is where we can go back to our friend shouldering. Remember what we went through earlier? Shouldering. But it's not, I don't think everything's as black and white. It's not as simple. You can make it a little bit more, have a more flair to it. So when I say shoulder, you don't have to do this. Shoulder, back away, long jump. No. Why don't you shoulder like this? This is also me shouldering. You see that? I got shoulder, I got information from up here. This isn't actually shouldering, this is just getting information, but it's the same thing. Like right now, look at this. I get information, oh, you're there? And now I long jump out the window. You see the difference? Gain information, that's step 1. And then make a decision, okay? So now we're gonna go through, so that's the long jump. Let's go through the short jump though. In a situation like this, could you stand right here for me? Just stand right here. Let's just say just shoot me once or twice. Let's say I'm backing away because I'm weak, right? If I was to do a normal long jump, I would back away and then jump around like this. But let's just say there's nowhere for me to go. Let's say I'm stuck here and you're going to push me. I could do this. How did that look?
Super fast.
Super fast? So just to show everyone at home, I want you to kill me, okay? When I come around the corner, just kill me, just show everyone at home. So on your screen, as I come around the corner, I'm already shooting you, right?
Yes.
So the short jump is absolutely crucial for those situations. It's absolutely broken. What you want to do is whenever you have no room, so could you come here for me? Just turn around for a second. Yep, so right here. So let's come towards me. Just stand on this English for me. Let's say you shoot me like twice. So let's say I was to go through, right? And I'm standing here. Like if you look right for a second. Remember mini-map, okay? So right now, if I wanted to long jump out, I'd have to long jump like this. I'm out in the open. But if I'm standing behind here, you see how there's no room for me to go anywhere? Like I can't long jump out, can I? So this is where the short jump is so crucial. When you have a little bit of cover like this, instead of strafing left and right, this is what we went through earlier. You know, if I strafe right now, you can like right now, can you see my body?
Yes.
Shoot me once or twice. So I can't see you. So I can't shoot you until I'm fully visible. Okay?
Yes.
This is really important. In these moments, when you're behind cover, short jump. See that? Kill me for a second.
Yeah.
Just show everyone at home, can you kill me? I got the shots off and you didn't even see me, right? Because I was behind. That's the short jump. So whenever you're in situations where you're not able to escape, you have not a lot of room to work with. Sometimes I forget to do this as well. When I'm coaching people, I'm like, bro, why don't I? It's so broken. It's so broken. Sometimes when I'm here, I would go left and right and strafe to get information, but it's the wrong play to do. You want to do this. You want to hold your aim in and jump like that. So could you want to try it? Could you stand here for me?
Moving.
Yeah, so I was just about to ask you. So to properly short jump, my leg
so there's two ways of doing
stick.
it. See, there's two ways of doing it. So one thing you can do is you can jump and then aim, but I prefer this. So the reason why there's two different ones is I want you to try it. I want you to do this. I want you to run. Let's just stand here for me.
Moving here.
I want you to stand next to me. I want you to run, jump, and then aim in, and do the long jump, and see how far you go. So yeah, no. So jump and then aim in.
Okay.
Yeah, so you went pretty far, right? Now do the same thing, but aim in and then jump. Are
you slide canceling when you jump or no?
It depends on the distance. Right now, because there's only a little bit of distance, you don't need to slide cancel. Because you're not really running far, right? Your momentum's still going to go with you.
Okay.
So right there, you see you went short because you aimed and then jumped? So what happens when you aim in, you stop. You basically stop sprinting. So what people do sometimes is they aim in and then jump, but you get no distance. That's why if you want to have a longer jump, you want to run, jump and then aim in. You see where I'm coming from? It's all about little mechanics. So the more, yes, perfect. Now, stand here for me. Remember, what is our goal with the short jump? We're not trying to have a jump out in the open, are we? We're not trying to jump out and then aim in because we're not trying to get distance. We're simply trying to camera our opponent. So we aim in here. We're not worried about how much distance our jump gets. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because we're trying to camera them. So I'm going to stand right here. Okay?
Yeah.
So all I want you to do right now is practice a short jump. So what we're going to do is stand here. I want you to aim in. As you aim in, I want you to jump right and start shooting. And I want you to start shooting just before you, just as you jump. So you're shooting round the corner, essentially. So I'm going to stand right here.
Like, I'm giving up like 2-3 bullets just
Exactly, because you still got a lot. So just before we go, right now, if you're stuck in this corner and I'm pre-aiming you like this, I'll be holding the angle, for example. So in a gunfight, if you're trapped here, this is where the short jump is very valuable. So I want you to go for the short jump, please. Perfect. Now go for the kill. Finish that off.
Okay, sorry.
That's right. Go for the kill again. So we'll watch the kill come together and we're going to see how it is. So let's go for it really quickly again. This time I want you to go for the short jump. And even if you miss a few bullets, just get the kill. Just finish it off. So we can see how it looks, okay?
Okay.
So right now you're standing behind cover. So I'm pre-aiming you. So in this situation, you want to use a short jump because you have not a lot of room to go to. Let's go for it. Perfect. Go for the kill. Finish it, finish it.
Okay.
Oh, you need to finish it, bro. So even there, when you miss your shots, just finish it because I'm one shot.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So you know, that's a big thing. Like right there, when you're running away, you don't need to run away. You made me one shot, just finish the kill.
Okay.
Okay. So another thing is that you're centering there. So this is the first time you're really doing it, and you're doing really well. So one thing you want to do is you want to aim in, and I want you to just practice right now. Aim in and jump around the corner. Watch what happens. You see how your centering goes like to a certain angle? Oh my god, aim assist is so strong it won't let me move off your head. Right now you wanna jump and shoot where you expect me to be. So just to practice it, I want you to live mark me.
Okay.
So just live mark me, perfect. Now go for it again. There you go. Now do it again, this time, stop for a second.
Yeah.
When you're live marking me, when you're jumping, what's happening is your aim is going a little bit too high. So as you're jumping, move your crosshair down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay.
Because when you jump, your aim's going higher, right? I want you to counter that.
Yeah.
So do this. I want you to.
Okay.
This is your little drill. I want you to stand on the left, shoulder me. Sorry, I want you to stand on the left. I want you to shoulder the left, live mark me, short jump to the right. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Just to practice it, see how you do. So I want you to shoulder the left, live mark me, jump to the right. Perfect. That was it. Let's go. Good stuff there.
Okay.
How did that feel?
Yeah, like pulling. I didn't pull left, like down leftward.
Yeah.
Like completely, but I got the gist after.
Yeah.
Like I
it
noticed
could definitely be a little bit. Yeah,
reacted.
that could be a little bit better with your sentry. But just generally, when you're doing that short jump, does it feel okay now? Does that make sense when to use it?
Yeah, because before, when I would short jump, even if I was behind cover here, I would use my slide cancel.
Exactly.
And then, like,
this is the thing, right? You got to think about it. Could you stand here for me?
Moving.
Yeah.
And this is the key difference. When people say, why do I, when do I use a short jump? It's right here. If I'm standing here and I want to kill you, right? I could do this. I could jump up here. That's a good way, but let's just ignore that for a second, okay? Out of the two options of doing this, if I was to long jump out like this, you have a chance of killing me. As I'm jumping out, because I have no momentum, like try and kill me as I'm jumping, okay?
Okay.
You see that? I'm one shot. Because as I'm jumping, I'm kind of exposing myself. Now, if I were to do it this here, then sure, I would go for the long jump. I would say, I would go for the long jump because I've got more space. But when I'm behind a cover like this, if I've got no space, the short jump is the best option. Try and kill me. You literally can't because I'm going to camera you every time.
Impossible.
The short jump is very, very good to do in those situations, okay?
And you're pre-firing as well.
Exactly.
It's like,
so it's just you don't have a lot of room to work with.
Peeker's advantage.
Literally. So exactly. So your job, right, is to get as many of those tools in your locker as possible. So again, when you go back to football, right? Imagine if you're going for a shot. What I just taught you was like a finesse shot. Not every single time you're going to be able to use a finesse shot. Sometimes you might have to go for a chip. Sometimes the outside the foot, right? You see where I'm coming from? You need to have different shots. So if you have the finesse shot in your locker, when the time is right, your skill then is to use the finesse the way you need to. But your skill now should be about when to use it, not can I use it. So your job now is to unlock as many skills as possible, as many different shots as possible, okay? So I didn't want to go through too many today. I wanted to start off with the short jump, and then we can kind of go through that, okay? So what did you think of that? Did that make sense?
Yes, very.
Okay, perfect. YouTube, that is going to be the short jump in essence. I was going to spend detail on the long jump as well, but I thought I'd just make the short jump a separate thing just to really highlight when to use it and what to do. So we're going to spend another minute going through it. Could you stand right here for me? Imagine you're standing here.
Moving.
Okay.
And say I see you right there. Again, I could just long jump around the corner, right?
Yes.
But if I don't have space, like my whole point of the long jump is I have to run with my momentum and then jump. But let's just say, can you shoot me like twice? Like right now, you see how I re-challenged you? If I was going for the re-challenge, the short jump is better because I have no momentum. So it's all about your situation. The thing with the long jump, it takes more time to set up. I have to back away, I have to run, and then I have to jump. But shoot me twice. Just shoot me twice, please.
Okay.
You see that? That's a short jump because I'm ready. I'm already back in the gunfight. I'm already back. So imagine you weren't expecting the reach-out.
As my POV, see, like, in my POV, obviously, I feel like you see me first. When
exactly.
It's like,
absolutely. And that's perfect. So. Exactly. And that's the whole point of cameraing. You want to basically see them first. So again, anytime there's a situation like right now, you're chasing me, I'm weak. Okay, cool. I back away. So you see that? I'm just going for the short jump. So I short jump and I back away. I get information. I go through, now I can do the long jump. You see, I'm just using different tools. That's all it is. So right now I'm weak, I back away. Okay, right now, look where I'm standing, look to your left. If I was to back right here, can I do the long jump? I would have to jump out like this. But by the time I jump out, you're gonna shoot me, right?
Yeah.
By the time I jump out, you're gonna shoot me. So instead, I'll just do this. I back away.
And then run away.
Exactly, gather information. Now, if I wanted to, if I make you weak, say you're standing right there. If I make you weak, and then I can reach out you, that's up to me. So if I make you weak, and then I find your one shot, I can then reach out you. So it's all about using the tool to your advantage. The short jump is probably the best one in the game at that specific thing. Any questions on that before we end it? The short jump specifically?
No.
Yeah? So what
I understand.
I would say, yeah, and again, there's more ways you can do it as well. So like my favorite ways, if you know exactly where they are, is to aim down sight, jump and pre-fire like that. Because that really cameras them. But sometimes you can even do this. You can even like kind of jump around the corner and like you can just mix it up. You can even jump around and then shoot and then run away. Like just use it however you want. But the key focus is use it as an escape tool. Sometimes you're not going to have time for the long jump. You really just want a short jump. Just use it. Use it as an escape tool. And you saw there, I was actually cameraing you a lot of the times.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's, like I said, for me, it's like obviously the higher players. Like I play crims all the time in my lobbies, so it's like, you know. I can tell you before, so look a lot. I definitely notice, like I said, I can tell the difference when I'm playing like a diamond, and then I can tell the difference when I'm playing a crim, because like I said, for me, like what I struggle, I feel like I put myself in positions to not win gunfights. I kind of just rely on like gunny, and I don't think that's like the proper way to, you know, do that.
No, for sure.
You know,
I'm just going to end the recording, then we'll carry on, okay? Just because I want to end the short bit. Sorry about that. And then we'll carry on, okay?
Yeah.
So YouTube, that's going to be the short jump. Again, shout out to the boy Zizu. We're going to carry on the conversation in a sec. That's what I'll end the recording for you guys. That's going to be the short jump in essence. Now, the main kind of point about the short jump as well for you, Zizu, is it's not a tool to use every single gunfight, right? And I think one thing people do as well is whenever I teach a tool, they kind of try to use it all the time and like practice it, right? But the whole point is to have this tool in your locker, and then the skill gap will come is The skill gap will be when to use it, when to utilize it. So I don't want you guys to use it in every single gunfight, right? But I want you guys to understand that this is a very good tool and you can utilize this. And that's the key focus, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Zizu, any words for the YouTube?
I really appreciate you. You know, like I said, I feel like all this helps, and anybody that's a subscriber out there, get a lesson, and
one absolute go. Thanks so much, Zizu, absolute legend. Chat, thanks so much. Catch you guys on the tomorrow. Peace.